Hi, and welcome to Cut the Kibble. We're not in the kitchen on this cold day. We're going to do a dog food review. Janelle asked me to do a dog food review of YUMWOOF Perfect Dog Food. And you know, it's funny. I started my channel in 2018. I have over 500 YouTube tutorials of how to home cook for your dog. I have now a free newsletter with my recipes and other dog related issues. But 2 years ago, in 2020, I started to do dog food reviews, and people are asking me all the time to do dog food reviews. So I'm going to do one on this because this one really catched my eye. So it's called YUMWOOF Perfect Dog Food. And I'll start off by saying that the only thing perfect about this dog food is the concept of buying a mix with this, which this is, and adding your own protein. Now, this company also has other dog food that has everything in it, but Janelle wanted me to do a review on this because you put your own protein in. And I'm all for that. You know, if you can add your own protein and get a good mix, that's great because you can see where the protein is sourced. You can buy grass-fed beef. You can do novel proteins if your dog has an intolerance to maybe chicken. You could rotate your proteins. You know, I rotate 6 proteins from pork to salmon, to beef, to elk. So I was really captured by this when I saw the title. And you know, it's perfect marketing too, because it says the word perfect. So before I get started, I need to educate everybody that what you should look for when you're buying the dog food. And the average pet parent, they just see a gold seal on something and they think, okay, this is okay for my dog. And you're going to see on mostly all commercial dog food a seal that says AAFCO approved. Now, what does AAFCO stand for? It's the Association of American Feed Control. Did you hear that word? Feed. It doesn't say food. It says feed because dog food in these standards are feed. It's not human grade food. All right. And who works for this organization? It's not a government organization. It's run by people. It's a nonprofit organization, but who are the people? The people on the board that meet twice a year for AAFCO are people that work for Purina, for Hill Science Diet, for Nestle's and Mars. Nestle's who makes chocolate and Mars who makes Skittles and M&Ms. They're on the board now, okay? And so they're in it for their own interests. You know, I've talked about how commercial dog food is a multi-billion-dollar business, okay? So you have to understand that the AAFCO seal states that what the minimal requirements are for a dog food to make it nutritionally balanced, okay? Let me compare it to, I'm a school teacher and you're a student and you're failing my class. And I'm going to say to you, look, Janelle, if you want to pass my class, these are the minimal things that I need from you. I need for you to complete all your homework. I need for you to submit that book report that you didn't do. And I need for you to get at least a C on the final. And if all that happens, you will get a D in my class. Okay, so if you do that, Janelle, you're not a good student. You're not a stellar student. You just barely passed my class with the minimal requirements. And that is what the AAFCO seal stands for. All these dog food companies, this one came up, there's so many that are coming up, they put that AAFCO seal on there and they're barely meeting the AAFCO requirements. But come on, let's delve deeper and look specifically into this food. All right. Okay, so here, more marketing, the easiest way to make homemade dog food, because they know people are struggling. They don't want to buy commercial dog food. They want to make their own to have control of what's in the dog food. All right, so now we're going to go down some more here. You know, it has some good buzzwords. Without high carb fillers. That's a good buzzword. I'll buy that. Okay, it says no vitamin and mineral deficiency. And I looked at this earlier. Okay, and there it says, the mix ensures a complete and balanced diet according to AAFCO nutrition profiles. So, hey, the average person's going to say this is a good dog food. So now let's look what's in this. The superior nutrition starts with the right ingredients. So you're thinking, wow, all this is in the dog food. There's the pumpkin, the hemp hearts, the blueberries, the cranberries, the carrots, the flaxseed, the liver, the chia seed, and the seaweed. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Okay, and I'll even give the oats a pass. But let's look at this, the vitamins and minerals. Can we really see the ingredients list? So we go down here. They're being transparent. Let me tell you, they weren't being transparent up here. Okay. So you need to click on, don't disregard the guaranteed analysis. When you're looking for a dog food, you need to look at the ingredients. So I'm going to click on here. And here are the ingredients. And I apologize for this glare. Let me move it. All right. So these are the ingredients. And according to AAFCO and also People Food that you buy, the ingredients, the first one has the most percentage in the recipe. So the most in this recipe is oats, okay? And the least would be seaweed. Let me move you a little bit more here. Now keep in mind, you need to add your own meat, okay? So that's fine. This is just a mix where you add your own meat. So it goes from oats being the most, and then wait a minute. All these vitamins, jeezy peasy. And then you get down to, where did I see that earlier? Oh my, sea salt. See that sea salt? All right, I have to say, this is a massive, massive, huge flag. I have never seen where, you know what? I'm going to put you on so you can see me. Hold on. In all my times reviewing dog food, I have never seen, let's pretend there was meat in there. So there would be meat, well, supposedly, and then oats, and then you have all these vitamins, and then then you have salt, and after salt, you have all those ingredients that were on the picture. Oh, why is she barking? I think I got an Amazon delivery. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So I want you to see me when I say this. In all my reviews, I've done 24 dog food reviews. I have never seen where you have, again, there's the meat. Let's pretend there's meat in here because you add your own meat. And then there's oats. I'll give that a fly. And then there's all these vitamins, all right? And then after vitamins, there's salt. And then it starts all the ingredients that were in that picture I showed you. I have never seen where there's vitamins, and then there's all the ingredients. That's crazy. And let me tell you why it's crazy. Remember we talked about AAFCO? Well, AAFCO has a requirement that if you add salt in the list of ingredients, any ingredient after salt is less than 1% of all the ingredients. So that means that after salt came blueberries, cranberries, carrots, flaxseed, beef liver, chia seeds, and taurine and seaweed. That is just appalling. And by the way, the taurine, that should have been up high. How is the taurine sourced? To me, that's actually a vitamin mineral. I don't know what they're doing there. But this is just classic of how dog food companies are marketing their product, because when you looked with me at that picture with all those ingredients, your dog was going to get that in the food. And they're only getting it less than 1%. And one more thing I want to say, when you go to the frequently asked questions, one of the questions is, where is the food sourced? Okay, so the food would be the oats and all those things that are less than 1%. And they say it's US. That's great because you want that. But it says, where is the food sourced? All those things between the oats and the salt, that's not considered food. Those are vitamins and minerals. Where are they sourced? I would say with 100% certainty that they are synthetic vitamins, and probably, don't quote me because I have not called the company, but probably from China. So again, that's a marketing thing. I also think it's crazy that they're telling you to add your meat to this mix and then bake it. Why are you doing that? You're baking everything that's in there? I feel it should be you cook your meat separately and then add the mix together and then portion it out. Or they say you can do it raw and add the mix. But why are you getting the meat, mixing it with the mix, and then cooking it all up? It not only doesn't make sense, but it just seems like it's more time, if you ask me. Why do you have to cook any of those ingredients? It's oats. It's all those vegetable fruits and whatever, and vitamins. I wouldn't be cooking the vitamins. Anyway, people, you need to educate yourself. And you know, my father said, I'm going to quote my father, Amadeo. He said, I'm going to teach you and then I'm going to lose you. I'm going to teach you how to read a label, and then you're going to find the perfect dog food for your dog, and I'll never see you again. But I hope to. Anyway, thank you, Janelle, for asking me to do this review.